All right, guys, so this video here is going to show you how to set up a page in WordPress with Optimized Press. So I'm doing this whole new video thing. You guys are going to have to let me know how it goes. I'm just gonna see if this works, kind of to be more engaged instead of when the page is loading and stuff like that. We're doing that, but I am still using this thing, so it's good. So we're going to do that. So basically today we're going to talk about the WordPress. After you call GoDaddy and get them to put it on hosting for you or walk you through the process. Again, call them and do that because it's easier than figuring it out for yourself. So call them. Once you've done that, you're going to have your hosting set up and you're going to have WordPress on it. So now you're going to be there. I would suggest buying Optimized Press 2.0. You can type that into the address bar, go pick it up, and then come back and follow this, because it's one of those tools that if you're serious about your business is really gonna help you out. Okay, so it just makes things easier. People will always ask, they'll be like, hey, should I get this? Should I get that? Look, there's other ones out there like it. Go ahead and use them. But for all intents and purposes, Optimized Press 2 is just easy. It means you don't have to have any tech experience. And I'm going to walk you through how easy it is right now. So what you'll do is you'll go get Optimized Press 2. You'll come back in. You'll follow their instructions on plugging it in. And you can either follow their stuff or go through this video here. Theirs will probably be more in depth. You're going to click on the Optimized Press icon here on your WordPress. Actually, sorry. Let's do something else. Before that, you're going to go to your settings here. You're going to go into permalinks. And what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that it's post name. The reason you want to do post name is because it's attractive and all the other stuff is ugly, and you don't really want ugly stuff. So that's going to help anybody, anywhere, using any WordPress do that, so you can have attractive names for your URLs and your pages and your posts and stuff. So make sure you do that. Head down, save your settings. Now we're going to go to Optimized Press, and I find this really, really cool, mainly because you can do a blog setup, and this will walk you through setting your entire blog up. A lot of you know I just launched my blog, the one you're probably watching this video on, and it's it took me like a night to figure it out, and anything I couldn't figure out, you could figure out with YouTube. So go through the blog setup, and you'll have a blog within a day and a half. And if we're realistic, that's not too bad. And I'm not talking about like 8 hours of a day. I'm talking like 2 hours here, 2 hours there, figuring it out, because it's really that easy. So we're just going to walk through setting up a quick page here, though, to show you guys how easy Optimized Press is. You can do squeeze pages with this. I also like to have lead pages just because it's quick and I can duplicate, and they already have templates. So I have Optimized Press and lead pages. Both of them are really cool products. Pick them up. I'm not an affiliate for either of them, although I should be. But go pick them up. So yeah, we're just going to work on setting up a page here. So if you want to go in and you want to create a page, you click Create New Page. And it's going to bring you to this right here. So you're going to go to Blank Pages, Opt-in Pages, which we can show you how to do. I'm more in for the delivery pages. The sales pages and stuff are pretty easy. You can walk through. Maybe I'll show you one of those if that works. But you'll come down, you'll pick your templates. Which page do we pick? We picked blank pages. Okay, yeah, so we just have to pick one of these, use this template, and it should come up. Okay, so what's going to happen now is we're just going to enter our name that we want this to be called. So we're going to call this Cool Blog Page, because this is happening on a cool blog video post, I think. Anyways, so it's available. Great. We're going to take it. I've never used that page name before, and I don't think I'm going to need to use it again. In fact, it'll probably be gone by the time you guys get on here. So look, this is why Optimized Press is cool. Okay, I want you to look at the screen, but hear me when I say this. Everything is done for you, and you kind of have an idea on a layout to follow that's traditional to marketing standards in the industry. And it doesn't matter whether it's an MMO offer, a weight loss offer. A lot of their templates follow very particular templates that you'll find in any niche. You'll find very similar things on all of it because there's a selling process. So the reason you have Optimized Press is because this is pretty simple for you. If you're going to do a squeeze page on Optimized Press, you just come in and you just change the word. So you got this free report reveals. You would, if it's not a free report, it's a video, you just come in, you press edit, come in, say free video reveals, or free lose 10 pounds 3 days. Free lose 10 pounds in 3 days. Video guide. Something like that. So you just change it, you come in and you insert. It's really quite simple. There you go, you got that going. And then you come and you just change it with your headline. So it's all going to be based on your niche. But again, when you're doing this stuff, you want to be doing research as well, right? If you're in the weight loss niche, go and try and find weight loss niche. Like let's have a look and see if we can find anything here. Free weight loss meal plan. Let's check that out. Okay, let's see if we can't find a squeeze page somewhere. Okay, well this is, oh, look at that. See? You will find out exactly what a good squeeze page would be. I mean, this one's landing on a site, so if you make it up, if you're creating your own site and you're ranking it, there you go. You can have a site. But when you're actually sending your traffic to it, you can have a squeeze page that looks just like that, pretty much with optimized press. It might vary a little bit, which is good because you don't want to do the same thing, but you have the ability to create that type of stuff in optimized press. So there's your example of squeeze pages. So if you're in the weight loss niche, you want to have a look at some of this stuff. Free membership, get the best health recipes, nutrition tips straight to your inbox. Sounds pretty good, right? So it's simple. It doesn't have to be this crazy selling feature. You'll notice also when you get into other niches, it's pretty straightforward stuff. It's not as hard of a sell. Like you don't feel as sold when you're in other niches. The only reason you feel as though you're being sold in this niche is because you're trying to learn how to sell stuff from people who sell stuff. So that's why you feel sold to, because you're trying to learn how to sell. Everything that you're learning right now is about sell, 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 sell. So it seems like you're being sold to. But every other niche, it's not quite so aggressive. I mean, it can be, but if you just look at it, it seems more mellow and the process is a whole lot more laid back. So go ahead and do that research. Like as you're out here, try and find as many offers as you can to start seeing what it is you want from your niche, okay? The most important thing you're going to be able to do is learn how to visualize quick things that convert when you're in that phase of doing it yourself. And then when you know what you're looking for, you can just hire someone to design a page like that for you, which makes life really, really easy. But for right now, we're using Optimized Press to do it. And the way to do that is go and research. Now, the cool part about Optimized Press is that I could add an element here, okay? Let's say I wanted to add a video there. A video player right there. So we're going to have two videos. They've got one stock one that you can put up there. Now, this is going to ask you, do you want an embed code or a URL, right? So we're going to go with an embed code because I just like embed codes. We're going to try and find some of my videos here so that we can use that and not other people's stuff, which I'll show you obviously how to find right now. So let's just use this old guy right here. We're going to pause it. We're going to click on share. No, out of there. And then we're going to just come over here. We're going to click embed. Copy that. Head on up. Paste it right there. Insert. Off you go. Now you've got a video. So you can quickly do that. Now, if you want to add some text underneath the video, you simply go in and you press text. Okay? Simple, easy to do. You can go in, go in and just type a whole bunch of random stuff in. Excuse me. And then advanced options, you come in and this is where you guys can set the size. So that normally when you're working on WordPress, you're going to find that there's this irritating little problem that the fonts all suck. I don't really know where to find the solution for that. There's probably a plugin or something, but I haven't looked for it. And most people that don't want to just buy 100 tools at a time don't look for it. But with Optimized Press, it does come with a plugin that does happen to have different fonts and different sizes and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool for that. Now I know there are some people going to chew me out for that. There's tons of different options. I know, I get it. But what I'm saying is I didn't bother going out and getting one. I just was frustrated, and I'm sure there are people like that. So Optimized Press solves that problem. So head in and you can pick your text. You can do whatever you want down here. We're going to head in. We're going to pick our style. You can do thin, bold, pick black, pick red, do whatever you want. You're the one who's the boss, who's in control of this. Now, what I would say is I would also start paying attention when you're doing the research on other people's squeeze pages and landing pages and stuff like that. Just notepad and pen right here. Okay, buy buttons. What do they look like? Are they blue? Are they red? Are they orange? What do they say? What'll happen is if you ask yourself questions about what you're seeing with all of these pages, you're actually going to start educating yourself on what you need, and subconsciously you're going to start seeing patterns, and you'll start putting it together in those patterns. So I can't stress how important research is. I'm a little different than everyone else when I tell you to buy more stuff. Everyone's like, don't buy stuff, you'll have information overload. Well, here's the learning process, and I don't know how, I do know how I went on this tangent, but the learning process is this. You're going to keep buying products, and as you buy those products, what's going to happen is you're going to start picking up different bits of information along the way, and you're going to slowly accumulate information. Unless you're paying for a mentor, you're going to accumulate that information, and then you're going to start to have an understanding of what's going on, because you're just starting to get the information. So you're going to buy stuff, and the more stuff that you can actually see but do in an educated fashion, the quicker you're going to be successful. And that's the whole goal, right? We want you to be successful with this. So the more research that you're doing and the more stuff you're actually seeing and consuming and digesting, as long as you're doing it with a marketer's mindset, you're going to be a far more savvy and selective customer, and you're going to be getting better and better products. I hope that makes sense to you. So I'm saying buy stuff, but I'm saying buy stuff. I buy through people's funnels all the time. I just want to see what they're doing. I want to see what they're up to. I investigate. So make sure you're doing the same thing. But instead of getting lost in la la land, right? When you buy something, you're like, oh, you're so excited. I did it with Lumosity. They upsold me perfectly. When you're in this buying state, you're almost euphoric. So it's really hard for you to pay attention to what it is you're doing, which means that as a product creator, the person who wrote the copy for that product did a fantastic job. You're in the position where you're just in this frenzy and you're in love with buying, which is the whole purpose, right? We want people to enjoy the process of buying. So I totally lost my train of thought on that, but moral of the story is, if you are buying, buy from an educated perspective. Do it and learn while you go. That's the quickest education you're ever going to get, is instead of just falling into the buying process, actually go through it step by step. What do I see on the sales page? Why do I feel like I want to buy? Buy anyways because you want to buy, and then go through the OTO. Well, what just happened there? Did I buy a weight loss product and then they upsold me a gym? You know what I mean? Like, why? What did they do? Why did they do it? And how did I go through this process? Note the emails. Pay attention to the emails that come in. This is free education into your inbox every day, guys. And while you're trolling, while you're trolling through the internet land and you're actually trying to figure out what's going on, if you do it with an educated mind and a marketer's mind, you're going to be successful much, much faster than you are if you just spend it all in magical sales pixie dust land. Cool? So back to my optimized press thing. I just went off there for a minute. When you're doing, so make sure you're doing the research, okay? That's the bottom line. And when you're doing your research, then come in and start applying it to your own work. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to speed this process up, which is why optimized press and WordPress are so cool and so awesome to have in things like lead pages, because you can just come and do this quickly without having to try and fumble your way through learning 850 different things. With optimized press, you don't have to learn how to do code or anything like that, and you don't have to go get more plugins. You've got one theme that does everything you're going to need as someone who wants to market to people. And if you're online trying to make money, I got to tell you, one of the ways you're going to make money is by marketing to people. Go figure. There's not too many situations that I've seen where you're not out there in some way, shape, or form getting an offer in front of someone else. So that's the reality check for any of you that don't like or think there's going to be a way where you just push buttons. You got to educate yourself. The cool part is you can do it very, very quickly with training sites such as this. So make sure that you continue to pay attention to what's going on. So yeah, I guess we're turning this into a landing page thing. We'll talk. I can show you how to create both, but I don't know how long you guys want to listen to me talk. We're coming up on 15 minutes here. So yeah, you just come in and you pick what's going on in the advanced settings, and then you press insert. Okay. Then you have everything you need. By the way, the kids are home on summer break, so if we hear them sometimes, that's just gonna happen. So now what we can do is we've added all the new stuff that we want, or we can just come in here and edit this. This is what's really cool, is you can edit what they have, and they walk you through what you want. Select the icon of the bullet you want, and just start adding your items in here. Okay, so you can edit it. You don't have to go and figure it out. You press insert, poof, all your edits are in there. Making sense? Cool. So now what if we wanted to do a product page, okay? Well, we would delete all this row, which you can simply do. We would delete that row because we don't need that one. Now what we would do is we would head over here. Actually, let's start at the top so you guys know what's going on. So we want to create our download page? No problem. Let's delete this bad boy. Let's head up in here. We're going to edit this. And we're going to we're going to call this, we're going to say, sorry, welcome to, this is always the awkward part, is doing the talking while you're trying to type. Welcome to Bill's awesome page. You are a great customer. Okay, so welcome. Now we've just changed our headline. I'm going to put a line break in there just by pressing enter, guys. One of the things you want to think about is the flow of your page, and things like line breaks really add to that. So right here, this would be our welcome video. They would come in. You could create a nice little bit of text right here, and then you could add another video element if you wanted to do another video. You would just come over here to the paper one and you do another video. Poof. Now, if you wanted to go in and add your content, your videos in particular content fashion, what I would do is I would come over and I would just go to the 2-column row here. Click on that. I think that's right. Yeah, insert that. No, that's not right. Oh, yeah, sorry. Nope, that's my bad. Don't do that. Come in here and you want to add a new row of 2 columns. Then you want to insert that. I'm just going to pause it for 1 sec. So yeah, here we are. Had to deal with the kids there. So what I would do is I would select the 2-column rows from the new row. I would insert that. There we go. Let's delete that element. I should have put it in there. So I would add that row. We want to, yes, we want that. And now I've got 2 here. And if I wanted to add videos, I'd just go back here and I'd type in video. And if you want to do it with the light box, you do that one. It's a little more in-depth, so I'm just not going to bother going through that. I would put that, all the details in, just like I did. It's going to make me do it. All right. So let's go in here. Let's do embed code. Now let's scroll down. Insert, poof. We got the video. Now what I would do is I would make a new video. I would come over here, put this up. Right there. Bang. Now you have the video. I'm not really sure why it's doing the different levels there, but it is for whatever reason right now. And then you could add a new row and you could put your bonuses in there. You guys can add headlines and stuff like that. So what I want to do, or you do a nice little content breakup. Okay, so you would insert the section break in there, and then you can put your headline in. You can edit the rows. You just simply click on the icon. You can come in, change your colors to, like, let's just go black. And then we'll do white just to really show. Now you can get a lot more involved in this, guys. I'm just trying to show you what's quick, easy way to go. So this starts off nice, it fades down. We can put in our line break thing there. Okay, does it make sense to everyone? So then you go in and to this side you do publish, save, and continue. So when you're setting up your squeeze pages, make sure you're out there educating yourself on what you're doing. Just make sure you're paying attention to the process. Sorry for cracking my knuckles there. As you're going along, pick up something like Optimized Press. There's not even an affiliate link down below. I know, again, it's silly. I should, but it's down there. Just grab it, get playing with this. This is going to speed up your life. it doesn't matter whether you're an offline business owner or whatever, you can set Optimize Press up too, and you can do all of this or make it very, very easy for someone to do for you by having Optimize Press. And there are professionals that work just on Optimize Press. So make sure you have it. It just makes your life a whole bunch easier. So that's setting up your landing pages, guys. Maybe we'll do some headlines on the next page here. I just want to make sure that you guys have all your tools. Again, this is the kind of the first day, so I just want to first page. So I just want to make sure that you have all your tools in place and see how easy it's going to be when we get started. So we're going to talk about headline copy and all that stuff in another video here, where we're going to actually get into the selling part of the sales page. But in the meantime, get Optimize Press, start playing with it, get out there, start studying, start researching, start making yourself worth more to the world. Other than that, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I hope this thing worked out. Tell me what you thought in the comments video down below. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.